How do, bozos? Once again, your friendly neighborhood Autobot, Corsair, and Trollbuster, Anthos the Crimson Impulse, at your service. Today, I come to you to expose a troll most perfidious!
Whoa! Dude, that's creepy.
Forgive my channeling of my lord the Troll Hunter, but he is currently on a quest to save his personal hero, and it is left to me to keep the Hopequeduct safe along with my fellow Trollbusters Trollbane, Trollcatcher, and Sean Strife among the others who have rallied to the Troll Hunter's banner. In any event, let's kick the tires and light the fires.
Yep, I'm doing this. Why? Because I think it needs to be done.
Behold, JustSomeRandomGeek 2. A lad of 15 who makes videos to voice his opinions like countless others online, right? Wrong. For you see, I have been investigating this young pup ever since he was first brought to my attention, following a bit of online drama that has since been put to bed. And along comes Geek here, opening freshly closed wounds so he can pour salt on them for his own personal amusement. But let's skip a bit and get to the meat of the matter, shall we?
So let me just give a quick summary of exactly what the hell I'm talking about at this point. Joshua8428 was in a call where he supposedly said that anyone who likes My Little Pony was stupid. Ariana heard it from a friend and began to cry. So then several people made videos about it, Joshua tried to apologize, more videos were made about those ones, and then we get to the Dread Dormammu thing. Now some of you probably feel pretty informed now, while others are probably saying, yeah, but I've heard all this shit before, I've been following this. So why are you making this video? Well, I'm going to say what needs to be said. Now, sit down, this may shock you. Basically, Joshua should not be to blame for most, if not all of this. This is basically all Ariana's fault.
That's right. A troll disguising himself as a white knight. While I do not condone the actions of the two parties involved, it is absolutely ludicrous to shift the blame entirely onto the shoulders of one person. This is merely an attempt at character assassination, and a very hackneyed one at that.
Ariana comes off like such a fucking child in this.
Doctor, you're being childish.
Well, of course I am. There's no point in being grown up if you can't be childish sometimes.
You know why? Here's a little fun factoid for you. She's 19. Yeah, 19. She is college bound. She's supposed to be getting prepared for the real world, and she's crying over a comment that you would hear on any elementary school playground. It's like, what the fuck? And there's no fucking excuse. There is no fucking excuse.
Need I remind you that comment was a harshly worded and very callous overgeneralization that Joshua made behind Ariana's back. Looking back, Ariana's reaction may have been over the top, but to be fair, she felt betrayed at the time. And frankly, who can blame her? Here's someone who claims to be her friend who unapologetically lumps her with all the fanboys who apparently put a bee in his bonnet. But let's continue on with this, shall we?
Excuse. I love that she brought up, oh, well, I've been bullied through preschool all the way through high school. It's been so hard. You know what? You suck it up and you deal with it. I was bullied through elementary through middle school. It's getting better for me in high school, but I had to fucking deal with it. At one point, every kid had to deal with bullying. There's no reason that you are fucking special.
Yes, let's all be as insensitive and callous as yourself, eh? Let's all pay not one iota of attention to the emotional needs of others and just blunder through life not only thinking about ourselves. If I copped an attitude like that, I wouldn't be a trollbuster, now would I? Or a decent human being, for that matter.
I mean, God's sakes, you're not in high school anymore. You have to worry about college. Why are you worrying about what this little kid is saying? Shouldn't you be worrying about, I don't know, fucking college guys? And no. I'm not saying you're a whore or anything. I will, however, say your vagina chews dicks like sharks chew on fish.
And so it begins. The childish insults that are the hallmark of many a troll. Believe me, this is not the last remark of this type he makes. Now, as a side note, many a supporter of Ariana have regarded our little friend here as sexist. In his defense, that is not the case. Sexism implies that one feels that their own gender is in some way, shape, or form superior to the opposite gender. And in that regard, geek certainly doesn't fit the bill. A more apt descriptor for the geek here would be misogynist. That's right, he doesn't think men are superior to women, he just hates women. What's the matter, Geek? You still think girls have cooties?
Sounds like sour apples to me.
The other arguments are often fucking hilarious, like, oh, she got backstabbed, man. She got backstabbed. First of all, you had to make me reference a Kesha song. Second, backstabbed? Are you serious? Like, this is such a minor comment that this is not a backstabbing. You should have just went and fucking talked with him. Like, you know, what the fuck is going on with this shit? Why'd you say that? This shouldn't even been anything. And if he kept insulting you afterwards, you should have come back with something like, oh yeah, well your Sonic character looks like a bag of Skittles threw up on it, so shut the fuck up.
Did your parents have any children that lived?
You know, it's that fucking simple. It's not that hard of a concept. It doesn't have to be. But no, she has to fucking overreact like a little petulant child and make video after video about it.
I should point out here that the videos Ariana made were the result of a barrage of videos Joshua himself made in a somewhat harebrained attempt to mend the bridge that he burned. Hey, don't start nothing, won't be nothing.
Oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with you, Shiana? So she completely overreacted. Even she is admitting in this video that she was a complete cunt flap about this entire situation.
Cunt flap. For someone who's lambasting another person about their emotional and social maturity, you're laying the childish insults on pretty thick, Geek, my boy. I'm just gonna skip to the rest of the insults here since my time is running short and my patience with this duplicitous little weasel is running thin.
And yet, at the same time as acting like a fucking child, she also acts like a snake. And some of these videos range from bad to god fucking awful, like Bound in Flames 23, who in between watching anime and having periods says stupid shit like this. There's Slap Happy Gamer, who, after watching her video, all I wanted to say was this.
Shut up, bitch!
Although, to be fair, I want to say that every time she gets on the microphone. I mean, god damn it, Slap Happy Gamer. You take a 1-minute video, make an 11-minute commentary, and accomplish nothing in those 11 minutes. You are not funny in that entire fucking video, and you bring up points so flimsy they wouldn't hold up the dreams of Ethiopian children. But to be fair, you are a third-generation commentator, so I guess that's to be expected.
Red alert. Battle stations.
And then there's Ryan, aka Supersonic Fan 407, who, from what I've heard from Loudon, he seems like he's a nice person, and I've talked to him and he seems alright. But dude, in that apology video, you come off like an absolute bitch in that video.
Now that is irony.
And then, of course, there's the Dread Dormammu. I've been meaning to get to this cunt flap for a little bit. So don't blame Joshua for your own learning impairedness, alright?
You knuckleheads ain't even worth the effort.
If you think you can stomach it, a link to Geek's original video, unabridged, is in the description. But for now, I'd like to move on to events that transpired after this video was made. For starters, Geek contacted Ariana via Skype not long after he posted his commentary, and engaged in what could charitably be described as verbal abuse. Don't believe me? A video transcript of that convo is in the description box as well. Go ahead and view that, and I'll wait. Sweet. But if you decided against viewing, suffice to say this. If Ariana wasn't crying before, she was in tears after this, while Geek guffawed about it to his friends. I received word later that he'd refer to that convo as my finest work. If that doesn't damn him as a troll and a charlatan, I don't know what does. But it doesn't end there, my friends. The third and final link in the description box contains a video I made of a recorded Skype chat between Geek, a couple of his little butt buddies, and Jordan River 89, an ally of the Trollbusters and a commentator under the protection of none other than the Troll Hunter himself. While I gave Jordan an A for effort, he was sadly verbally outmatched by Geek and his little boyfriends.
Against the power of mortal, there can be no victory.
Of course, Geek had to have ganged up on Jordan. Oh, and in that conversation, Geek attempted to give himself carte blanche to drop the N-bomb by claiming that the word ginger is a racial slur.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
Oh, and he made the mistake of calling this Autobot a loser, and by extension saying the same thing of the rest of the Trollbusters. Strong words for someone who only very recently wanted to join our order. That's right, he came to Sean Strife wishing to join our ranks and later denied ever having done so.
Oh, it is on.
So what have we learned here today, kids? Well, that just some random asshead is a misogynistic, egotistical little prick who gets his jollies making people cry and ganging up on autistic fellows with stammers that don't allow them to voice their opinions properly. He is a coward who hides behind the skirts of his little troll boyfriends, and he's a very talented liar who thinks he's smarter than everyone else. Well, I gotta tell you, just some random asshat, you called down the thunder. Now prepare to reap the whirlwind.
だが気に入らねえもんはぶっ潰せ。それが海賊ってもんだろ。
And with that, I take my leave for now. As Vesper the Snake would say, have fun, stay safe, read books, and don't be an asshole. And as Trollbane would say, if you are watching this, you are the Trollbusters. Till all are one, bozos.
I don't think this boy's got all his marbles.